Thanks for staying with us. We're still reviewing the Daily Sun.
Okay, so to accelerate Nigeria's infrastructure revolution, President Bola Tinubu has empowered the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, ICRC, to implement a more efficient and better streamlined public-private partnership project delivery process by approving PPP thresholds for ministries, departments and agencies, which are the MDAs. Until now, all PPP projects, regardless of size, have been subjected to Federal Executive Council for approval, resulting in extended processes and delays and limiting the participation of MDAs with small and mid-scale projects. But with this new policy that has been decentralized now, approval process allowing the MDAs to approve projects below specified thresholds, you know, under the ICRC guidelines is now the best thing moving forward, because it supports all scales of projects and encouraging broader private sector investment in PPPs. Although last week I read something about the police force being probed for breaking down projects, like, you know, it was like a 16 billion naira project that they broke down to little projects in order not to allow the approvals of the Federal Executive Council. But regardless of that, the Director General of the ICRC had disclosed that, that under the new directive, that the PPP projects valued below 10 billion naira for parastatals agencies and 20 billion for ministries will now be approved by respective project approved boards, and that will be considered under the ICRC guidelines and regulations. That notwithstanding these new thresholds, every PPP project must still be submitted to the ICRC for review and certification. So this is good. So more people can now, you know, get these contracts and be part of these projects, you know, without stress, and they can get the funds, although you're funding it by yourself.
Okay, any other story in Daily Sun?
So I have the EFCC arraigning 74 fraudsters in Abuja. They arrested all of them at the Joyous Hotel Yaya in Abuja yesterday based on some intelligence, and I hope this intelligence is accurate. So they said that they will, of course, arraign all of them in court soon. They recovered 86 phones, 1 rifle, 3 motorcycles from them. I hope that the intelligence is tight, so it's not just holidaying people or vacationing people that were parked at the hotel.
Okay, moving on now to Vanguard. Dangote is still on the papers with their bonanza. The inside story, we've taken it before. Kidnappings, youth set Emir's Palace and NDLE office ablaze in Kwara. PDP factions close ranks, affirm Anyanwu as National Secretary. And again, Minister of the FCT is here talking about the commissioning of the newly constructed Collector Road CN8 Asuko Okon Street from Arterial Road N5, Obafemi Awolowo Way, to Arterial Road North 1 and other connecting roads in Dakibiu. We have to just mention it because it's all about the papers. We might as well. Inside the papers, let's find a story that is relevant to Nigerians. Kidnappings, youth set Emir's Palace, I took that already. Seized assets, court fixes October 6 to hear ex-minister Diezani's suit against EFCC. Dan Tata's burial delayed due to late arrival of body in Medina. And I'm not sure what the other stories. Ladies, any story in Vanguard?
Also,
which one did you think? NDLA. Who was that?
Child trafficking.
Okay, go ahead.
Police busts Syndicate, rescue 12. In Owerri, Imo State Police Command has uncovered what it called a massive child trafficking syndicate. They arrested a suspect and rescued 12 suspected stolen children. The command's public relations officer, Mr. Henry Okoye, who disclosed this in a press statement, made it available to newsmen in Owerri. And he also said, under discreet investigation, they saw that a woman, I think her name was given here, Ann Ngozi, a 42-year-old woman, Ann Ngozi Enyenwa of Umudin, Ohekelem, in Ngor-Okpala Local Government Area, was the one in charge. And then they were able to rescue 12 suspected stolen children on June 20th of this year. So it's a good one that the police, they've stamped their feet and they're doing what they have to do.
Okay, so after weeks of internal wrangling, the PDP has affirmed and reaffirmed Senator Samuel Anyanwu as a substantive national secretary. The decision was reached during the party's 100th National Executive Committee meeting held at the party's national secretary in Abuja. The acting national chairman, Ambassador Damagun, has said in the meeting had a single agenda to review the outcome of the party's recent engagement with INEC. As you can see, according to him, he confirmed that NEC unanimously resolved that Senator Anyanwu would be the national secretary. He also announced that the party's much anticipated national convention had been deferred to next NEC meeting, July 23rd, 2025. So there's been a lot of papers that are talking about PDP, but it was important for us to give that update to Nigerians who are following the story. Hopefully, things will calm down within the party and then they can get their house in order.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, according to the Minister for Information and National Orientation, the body of the late billionaire Dantata has been delayed on arriving in Medina. So this, of course, has delayed the burial rites that is supposed to have been observed. My heart is really with the family trying to carry out his last wishes and, clashing with the sunnah of the Prophet, which is to bury quickly. So now the body has been somewhere, hopefully not in ice, for about 5 days. Our heart is with them, but that's the entire story. The federal government delegation has visited his family in Medina. Obviously, this person didn't live in Nigeria as much as we thought.
So I thought they were going to bury him in Medina.
Yes, they permitted it, but the body is now leaving the UAE to Medina is now having another further delay.
Yikes.
One of the sunnahs of the Prophet is bury immediately and bury where the person died. So they've waived that practice.
So angry youths in Lafiaji headquarters of Idu Local Government Area in Kwara State, they set ablaze the palace of the Emir of Lafiaji and also the office of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in protest against the rising wave of kidnappings in the area. They had said that recently, that a week before, that they had kidnapped a young POS lady, and then nobody did anything about that. And so now again, they kidnapped a businessman whose name is Alaji Chemical. Yes. So out of anger, the resident has staged a protest. They blocked the roads. They demanded that the government should intervene. That because they can't sleep well at night, they sleep with one eye closed. That every day they're kidnapping one person or the other. So due to that annoyance, they touched the place. But the police has gotten involved. The Commissioner of Police, Kwara State, he confirmed the incident, and he said that that the protest was carried out by some miscreants, and that they're trying to do everything in their power to resolve that. Yes.
The Nigerian Tribune, our final paper for this morning. Let's find a story inside the papers. Tinubu to Wike, continue to shine your light. Nigeria sees it, history will record it. E-visa system processes over 14,000 applications in 6 weeks. Akpabio, 6 increased investment in human capital to match growing population. Again, CSO's Bayelsa traditional ruler kick against divestment of oil assets in Niger Delta. Okay, and most St. Lucians were formerly enslaved people were Nigerians. Interesting. Now I'm interested in St. Lucia. I need to go and read more about them. Okay. Any story in the Tribune? Nobody took a story? I think there was a story there.
Should I take this
Take it now, your friend's story.
So Tubaba is trending in the Sun and in the Tribune for, endorsing polygamy, saying that according to him, as crude as his word, he said the seed is too much to invest in one woman. It's not natural for it to be invested in one woman, but he said the heart can be given to a woman, but the seed, those in the between the legs, is for general
analogy.
Public.
It's true, Sha. There's plenty seed. Don't quote me. Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, has disclosed that the recently launched e-visa platform has achieved significant success, processing over 14,000 applications within the first 6 weeks. I don't know about that because Abigail just got her own password. You'll be going back and forth on yours.
Yes.
Dr. Tunji Ojo stated this on Monday at the stakeholder sensitization workshop at the NIS headquarters in Abuja. He revealed that the electronic combined expatriate residence permit and aliens card as e-SERPAC and the Electronic Temporary Work Permit TWP are set to go live within the next week. He highlighted the efficiency of the new system, stating that I can tell you within the first 6 weeks of the e-visa, we're able to process over 14,000 visa applications within 6 weeks, so that by any standard in the world, it is a pass mark. Well, I'm happy that, I know that a lot of people have actually said the Nigerian e-visa system has actually worked and is functional. But I'm also worried about the processing for the passport, which you complained about. Some people have also complained that if they're yet to receive their passport, especially for renewals, it takes a while.
Yeah.
Any story? That's it.
Modernization of livestock sector imperative. Atairu Jega says, experts have described modernization of Nigeria's livestock sector as a national imperative and neither political nor luxury. So what this place goes to say is, Nigeria, we've projected that in 2050, we are looking at a population of over 400 million. And then we'll be needing sustenance. And they said we are going to be needing like 253% increase in poultry meat, 117% rise in beef, and a staggering 577% expansion in milk production. That's what we'll be needing for sustenance. But if we don't invest right now, it's going to be a problem, because approximately we are supposed to be making like 30 trillion naira from this whole livestock sector. So he's saying that it's not something that is luxury, or it's not something that is political, it's what is actually needed.
Okay. That is all we can take on our review this morning. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.